Hello, everyone. How are we?
What are you making
We are
today?
live.
Yeah. What are you
Oh,
making today?
freight train. See, I caught that one. No idea today.
Uh,
Putting some tools on some wood. But to be honest, the jam chuck's still on the lathe.
oh, well, take it off. It's easy enough to do.
Have we? Hey, Steve, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hello, Amy.
Amy, play Steve.
I welcome everyone in the live with the rumble of a bloody freight train.
Well, just got seasick.
All right, it's gone. Sorry for if anyone's seen my face. I don't want to give his nightmares. Let me go this way a bit, couldn't we?
Any fitter and I'd be dangerous, Steve.
He would have ran over here by now and slapped me on the back of the head.
No, I couldn't get across the border. I'm starting to look like Ned Kelly.
Have you got iron skills?
Sorry?
Have you got iron skills? You know, you make yourself a nice iron mask.
Yeah. Yeah, I got welders and crap out the back.
I don't know how crap works. All right, let's get to it then. We'll make it about. Got a piece of I think it's olive. I could be wrong.
Wouldn't have a clue.
It come from Sid. It's bloody heavy.
Yeah, what are you going to make out of that?
I don't know. Look, to be honest, I was going to do. I was going to do this piece. Well, I thought, no, we're going to make nothing out of that. That's that's something, I don't know. Got everything set up for tonight?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not quite. Getting close.
So Amy, are you friends with Robbo on Messenger?
Favourite wood to turn? Depends on what I'm doing. Yes, she is.
Robbo, you're more than welcome to send her the StreamYard link if you like.
You got a camera and mic, have you, Amy, or not? Favourite wood to turn? Believe it or not, pine. That'll horrify everybody.
That sounds like something I'd say.
All right, I'll send you a link through in a second.
So I'll just say this, I've already said it to Robbo, but if anyone hears kids squealing in the background, is the local the local kids are outside playing. All right, they're having fun. They're not on bloody devices. You hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Didn't hear that? No. What's Jappy doing? Right?
Don't know. There you go, Amy. Should be coming through in a minute on Facebook.
Sorry, my second question would be, have you got a StreamYard account?
Well, you don't need it on this for the free one. Oh, yeah, and may have to log in.
Yeah, but
good day, Amber.
How you going, Amber? How are you?
I love it when husband and wife only talk on this.
I was about to say long time no talk or see. Amy, you go and sign up for StreamYard. Make sure you check your junk file because that's more often where it'll go. Now I need some more rags. What am I going to do with that? Hey, Amber, you got a white t-shirt I can pinch? I'll just warn everyone, I wasn't very prepared today. I was still out inside having lunch bloody 20 minutes ago. Oh, yeah?
Ah, there she is.
Hello.
Hiya.
Yeah, check your mic's working, Amy.
Yeah.
All right.
I can hear her.
Oh, awesome.
Can you hear me or not?
I can hear you, Robbo. Yep.
Yeah, your mic's not working.
Oh. I can hear her fine, Robbo.
Might need adjusting up.
Maybe turn your hearing aid up, Robbo.
No, still can't hear you.
That's mean, Jay.
That's okay. He'll get used to it.
I can see your pretty face, but I can't hear you.
Aww.
Talk really loud, Amy. Just say something really loud, just to see if you can hear it.
Oh, I can't do that to him.
Well, can
Go
you hear
on.
us? Can you, Steve?
And I can hear her too, Robbo.
What about you, Jay?
I don't think Robbo can hear me either.
Oh, well,
Oh.
maybe it's me. Sorry,
Uh-oh.
it's me.
Yeah.
There we go. Hooray.
Don't give him buttons to play with.
No, I must have set my arm on it or something. It's bloody touchy
Oh,
little
yeah,
thing.
yeah. Any excuse. Have you had your cup of tea yet?
Hey?
Tea yet? Hello.
Oh, you're breaking in and out, Jay.
All right. I'll turn it down delayed and see what that does.
That's better. What did you ask, Jay? Have I got a cup of tea? Of course I have.
Yeah. Where's the spotty one? Oh. Is that the afternoon cup?
No, depends what my wife makes them in sometimes. Hello, where's Amber gone to?
Amber, Amy.
Not Amy. Amy. God, there's too many M's in there.
Too many AMs for you?
Yeah.
Need some PMs.
Well, I got two pretty ladies on actually, but we don't see your face, Amber.
Hey, I give her the StreamYard link. She just doesn't join it.
Yeah, I know. She's a piker.
Yeah.
Right, now what are you making?
I don't know. Like I said, I got no idea.
Technology. Sorry.
It's okay. You should have seen my first live one. Jeez, I stuffed everything up.
It's good to see sometimes, though. Sorry, Robbo.
That's all right.
I'm not sorry then.
Put me on a lathe, I can do anything. But give me computers, I'm knackered.
I'm the opposite.
I got a smartphone here because I had to get one to get into MyGov.
Oh, don't talk about them.
The bands and everything else. It took me 2.5 months to set the bloody thing up. All because there's probably some 25-year-old in there that's decided that all those old farts have to be on modern technology because they can't understand anything else.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so I'm just fiddling around, sorting out another camera.
It's not white.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Don't you still wear it?
It's just a rag shirt.
Okay. Hey.
Hello, people.
Oh, Amber, you going to put your face in the picture?
Most probably. There you go. Doing the royal wave.
We can just hear the kids sometimes.
That's all you get.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Jay doesn't need another broken camera.
Hey, if I'm on this thing, you can be on this thing too, Amber.
Did you get the cow fed last night, did you?
Yes. The fat thing.
Well, that's easy fix. Don't feed it.
At least I don't need a lawnmower. She's a good lawnmower. alternative, although the mess she leaves behind.
That's right. Need a set of harrows to drag it all into the ground.
We've got a old red Massey Fergie, so we put the spikes and whatever else on the back and roll it all in and
Yeah.
fertilizer. Yeah.
You're on 5 acres or so out there, are you?
Just half.
Oh, yeah.
So, not too bad.
Good morning, Jappy. Oh, good afternoon, actually. It is here anyway.
Hi, Jappy.
Where have you gone, Jay?
This has become an episode of Neighbours, Robbo.
Yeah, just about, yeah. Don't know where he's disappeared to.
Oh.
How are you surviving the lockdown?
Only just.
Oh, right, he's having PC issues again. He had it yesterday too. Either that or he's politically incorrect on, I think PC means personal computer.
Yes. Yeah, no, lockdown's been a bit crazy. The kids, even though they go outside and play, it's been, tough on them.
Yeah, they at school, are they, or not?
No. They're all on homeschooling, which is
Tough on you.
very, very.
I know some people, my daughter actually homeschools 2 of hers, and she's in Canberra, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's just crazy.
Although that's going to end shortly because she's finally got the job that she wanted. So.
Hooray.
Oh, he's back again.
Not impressed, but I'm here.
Uh-oh.
I'm kind of a little bit pissed off at the moment.
Why?
Because my internet's being a dick. I've got 100 megasecond. I shouldn't have any problems. The last internet company I was with, they were total tards, and I swapped over to these guys, and they've been good up until that point. But Amber came outside and showed me that the live was still going, but even though I ended the broadcast, I don't get it.
Oh, well.
Anyway, I've got to cut up a couple of rags, so you talk amongst yourselves like you were, I suppose.
We get along fine without you. You can disappear if you like.
Do you want to comment to that?
Yeah,
No comment?
Yeah, what sort of restrictions are you on over there, Jappy? I like this. I get to speak to people all over the world. Gets very interesting.
Isn't it fantastic?
I used to be on a lot of, 15, 20 years ago, I used to talk to a lot of people on chats. Like, I've forgotten the name of it now, but used to talk all over the world. I don't think there's anywhere in the world I couldn't go where I didn't have somewhere to stay if I wanted to, I reckon.
This community has been amazing. Like, I'm just an observer who has a big interest in wood turning and creating and everything like that. And everybody has been so lovely and open and welcoming and answers my questions and doesn't make me feel stupid for asking the questions. And
give it time. I'll probably make you feel stupid.
Yeah, I can unmute the mic and say yes to that one.
Well, you're doing some swearing or something there, Jay. You better hurry up, Joe. I'm only on there for about an hour, and then I've got to do a heap of things.
I muted my microphone because I was just cutting stuff up. I didn't think you'd want to hear scissors and stuff, so I just...
Oh, well, that's true.
Isn't there an ASMR market out there? Would that be classed as ASMR?
What's that?
Where people like listening to, I don't know, bubbles being popped or people chewing or talking quietly. I don't know, all that random stuff.
Not that I know of, sorry. Are you one?
I like watching slime like being made and stretched and like things in slow-mo or all of that stuff, but not the noises. The noises would drive me bonkers.
Have you checked out the slow-mo guys on YouTube?
No. I'll have to
They're actually called the slow-mo guys because they use ridiculously high rate cameras.
Oh wow. All right. They're on the list.
They're not makers, they're just funny.
Oh, yeah, we've gone into stage 4, Jeffy, in the last week or so, again, the second time. Mainly because the second wave hit. And we never reached stage 5, but we thought we were going to at one stage. Hello, children in the background.
What just broke?
The blue pup.
Of course, the brand new things that I just bought them.
Oh, naturally. They just don't make them like they used to.
No.
So, yeah, we were in level 2 for about 6 or 7 weeks, and then back to stage 3, and then up to stage 4.
All right, so I'm just going to do some funny business with the camera. So if you get seasick, look away now.
Okay.
That was my youngest telling me that the brand new cups that I bought them, one of them broke.
Oh, of course, the fact that it fell off the table probably had something to do with it.
It did it all by itself. Nobody pushed it or anything like that.
That's a bit better. And it's not, as long as it doesn't accidentally point up at me, is all good. That's all that matters, right? Oh, for Pete's sake. Not having much luck today. Stay. Oh. So, if you turn around, if you get up and turn around, then you've just turned something, okay? That's about what I'll be doing in a minute.
You haven't got a lathe, have you, Amy?
No, I haven't, no.
All right, so it's either olive wood or cherry. No. Oh, Look, I don't know. Ask Sid, he knows.
Oh, geez, I'd be smoking gum leaves, I reckon, if they banned the sale of tobacco here.
Carnation, mate. Oh, you go and buy sage. It's from the supermarket.
Bay leaves.
Yeah. There's a plant called Sylvia that you can buy from Bunnings. There's lots of stuff I haven't banned yet. All right, so I've got.
Yeah, I'd reckon the black market would be doing very well. They always seem to do well in crises.
Oh yeah, it spins all right.
Yeah, the good old chop tobacco.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that stuff for ages.
So, hey, what are you doing with that gouge?
Sorry?
Get the right gouge.
I don't let her use that one.
No, use the right one.
Come on, mate.
Says
Don't
bowl
bother.
gouge.
What?
That says bowl gouge.
Yeah.
And if you've written on that one, it should say spindle gouge. Yeah, spindle roughing gouge. Right?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't recognise it as a spindle one. That's all.
So you've got that. Step to the right.
I'm going to go sharpen it.
Okay.
It's tree scratching time, by the way. So if you hear my dog bark, that's why.
Right. Now, remember what I said. Right, your left leg in line with it. That's it. Put the tool on your hip. Now rock. You're not moving your body. Move your body with it, not your hand.
I was moving my body, Robbo.
Not from where I was looking. Don't worry, Amy, this goes on all the time.
Yeah. This is normal.
You're moving your hand, not your body. Your leg has not moved one iota.
Yeah. But this
No.
did.
Yeah, no, not twisting. You rock from side to side.
Oh, slap you with it in a minute. All right, I'm just going to put yours down. So does anyone know what I'm making yet? Hey, Jappy, I did send you a link for StreamYard too. Still wet, this wood too.
Only in, and once you've got,
Robbo, can I stop you there for a sec, please?
yeah,
When I put you down below, I couldn't hear a word you were saying. I only just noticed your lips moving, so I put you back up in the screen.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what's going on. No wonder you couldn't hear me yelling at you.
Yeah.
Right. Now, when you start that cut, to clean off the end there,
Yeah.
put your tool on the rest, your bowl gouge that you were using. Right. Close the flute right up. Now, bring the handle around to your right, that way. Now, what you do is you put the exact nose in to get a little lip for the bevel to rub on, and then you open the flute out to 45 and just run straight down, all right?
Yep.
Without running into the tailstock.
No, I've got to sharpen the bloody thing.
Yeah, I don't know where Amy's got to, actually.
That's right. you can put yourself on mute too. So I'm not saying you do that. I'm just saying if people are talking in their own background, they can put themselves on mute too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but Amy's disappeared right off the screen at the moment.
What?
Oh no, there she is.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Have kids, they said.
Oh well, that's one priority out of the way.
So, Robert, is it like anything you've got to get the body working along with
Yep.
the lathe and all of that?
Yep. It's all hand-eye, lower half of the body coordination.
Mhm.
Well, you can use just your hands, but you've got no real control. Like if you hold your arm straight out and somebody pushes it, it moves, right? If you sit your hand by your side and somebody's got to move your whole body.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm a massage therapist by trade, also a pharmacy assistant. But everybody always says, don't your hands get tired, with massage? No, because you use your whole body.
Yeah, using your shoulders and everything,
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw my back out in Singapore once, and the hotel where I was staying had masseurs there. I went down and looked down to the third floor where the thing was, and this little Asian girl, about 4'3", I reckon she was, and I could have picked her up, I reckon, with one hand. She was that light. And she said, "Oh, you got a problem?" I said, "Yeah, I got a problem." Because I was half bent over like the hunchback at Notre Dame.
Mhm.
And she said, "All right, you take shirt off, lie down here." So I took the shirt off and lay down on the thing as good as I could. And she ran a big toe along my spine. She said, "It hurt here." Whack! Well, I had to get me down off the ceiling, And she said, "I fixed." Anyway, 15 minutes, she felt like she weighed like an elephant. I tell you, the pressure that she was on with her feet was phenomenal. But I tell you what, I got up and stood and walked out of the place as good as gold. So
nice.
she knew her job. But I didn't think anybody that light or that slim could exert so much pressure.
Exactly. It's crazy.
I'd have hated to have been an orange.
Decimated.
Now what are you doing, Jay?
Yeah, sorry. The shed got invaded a little bit. So I'm just gonna. I might do a giant goblet. How about that?
Yeah, well, like I said, I've got to go at 2:00, so.
That's all right. I'll let you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you will, because then you won't have to listen to me.
No, then everyone else won't have to listen to you. No, I'm fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
And what, are we going to make this a goblet instead of a tea light, are we?
I'll smack him in a minute.
Don't look at me.
Hey, what if I like little shotties on a long stem? No.
They're not even shotties.
Oh, you dummy.
Egg cups.
Not even
Hang
that.
on, I've got
Not
to
even,
put my microphone on mute. My dog won't move, and I got to.
he knows now how to make deep vases after yesterday. Anyway,
Yesterday's project looked fantastic.
The one that Robbo made, because he did that at my house, but he just didn't touch the tools.
close the flute down.
Yep.
Right, now start opening it up. Open the flute out. As soon as you've got that initial cut in,
Yep.
bring the flute around to 45.
Sometimes, right? Is there like a trick you play on apprentice turners that makes all the shavings flick back in their face? Like, quick, turn the handle that way. Yep, that's it right there.
When I used to demonstrate the crowds, I could direct the shavings wherever I wanted them to. And invariably there'd be some cougar in the front line that had very nice cleavage, and I could put it straight down there. I always offered to get it out, being a gentleman that I am.
I can totally see you doing that, Robbo.
They always refused.
I don't want to crack my back up again.
Oh, sorry. No swearing.
Sorry.
Sorry for the swearing. That was Amber, not me.
Yes, I didn't want to be left out. You're so nice.
You did, eh?
Now, see, that cuts much better, doesn't it?
You said the cup's much better now, doesn't it?
Yes. Amber had trained. No, because it echoes in the mic.
Oh, okay.
I know she had to translate for you.
Sorry?
I know she had to translate for you.
He noticed I had to translate.
You need to translate then.
So I'm right in front of the speakers, that's why.
Sanding. On the camera this time.
Amber, what are you sanding?
Just a little piece of wood. I'm gonna make
That one
it
up there, dear.
make it into an incense holder.
Ooh, nice.
Just all these little off bits and stuff. Yeah.
Then she took all the shavings from the red gum the other day and added it to
Yeah,
it.
there was a few holes, so I just made it with glue and shavings and bogged it up that way.
Nice work.
Just stop the lathe a minute and have a look there. Must be a knot, is there?
Yep,
Oh yeah.
right there. You can just see the
right.
top of it there.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
I'm as deaf as a post.
They hear Amber standing too.
Well, I haven't done anything for the last week.
Oh, damn it. Look, it's pointing the wrong way. Roll the face shirt down, thanks.
That always helps. Right, we'll put your tenon on with your skew chisel.
I'm just going to measure it with this first. Whoops, wrong one. Wrong.
Why? No. Why do you have to use that? Can't you guess 8 millimeters?
I'm just not answering it.
You
Sure,
haven't
you know.
got as much experience as what he's been alive, Robbo.
Sorry, I didn't hear that, Amy, Amber.
I was cheeky. You weren't meant to.
She said, you've had as much experience as I've been alive.
No, you're only a young chickie. I've probably got 3 times more experience than that.
You're intense. Yeah. Oh, well. Doesn't matter, do it. Scraping it? Oh, no.
No, you don't have to do that. All you got to do is make sure that that's parallel, because you've got a Nova chuck, not a... Just put it straight in and get it flat. Don't worry about sliding sideways.
It's flat.
Right. Now get your parting tool and take that down a little bit.
Oh, that's the bolt.
Oh, okay.
It's too wet outside.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll do, Josh.
That will do.
Now, have you got a nice square shoulder up where your tenon is?
Yep.
Not bad, up against the main part.
Yep.
Rightio. I hope you're sanding in the background there, Amber. Otherwise, Jay's getting a good rub down.
Oh, don't make me laugh, Robbo.
Just got to tuck my t-shirt back in.
He's got no back hair left anymore.
G'day, Sid. How are you?
Ah, Sid.
Sid. Traitor.
All over out at the paddock there, has it?
What? Oh, no.
I'll send you another link, Sid.
Oh, the crow's laughing at you.
There you go, Sid. I sent one.
Yeah, I sent Johnny that picture of the mullet. I said to him, future you. He goes, ha ha, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, that's just sad, dude. sad.
Sorry, just talking about my nephew and his ever-growing mullet.
Oh no, poor kid.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
they're making a comeback.
Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
not in my generation. They're not.
I was thinking that I might get a mohawk. Actually, my hair's getting long enough now.
You can get some good gel to hold that up too.
So yeah, a bit of colour in there.
And then with a plait off the back, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty little unicorn.
Need to make you a hat, Robbo. I made it a bit big, but oh well. It fits, all right.
Don't tighten it up until you get your tailstock in to get it centered.
So just get your wife to take a measurement of your head where you would sit, where your hat would normally sit, Robbo. All right.
Well, when I was younger, that was the way bloody haircuts were done.
Yeah, the bowl cut.
Just about. I didn't actually go to a barber until I was 13 years old.
So you're a long-haired lout?
No, my mother always cut it. Worse still, sometimes my father cut it.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That's the worst for doing hair.
if you
I
don't
tell
sit
ya.
still, I'll cut your ear off.
My mum was an ex-hairdresser, so I copped that all the time.
Oh, my mum crimped my ear once. She's like, if you don't keep still, I'm going to crimp your ear. And next thing I know, my ear was crimped.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, she didn't sit still.
It hurt.
Hey, we sat still. Our mother's pulling our heads backwards was what did it. Yeah.
It's like, keep still. It's like, I
Anywho, back to turning.
can't.
Good old days, yeah. All right. I
What are
didn't
you
have my
doing?
hair pulled like that, but okay. Is Sid still at the turning place, is he?
I don't know. He didn't say. Yeah, I must admit, I had a barber that cut one of mine once, bloody year. I was like the man from Ironbark. I tell you, I nearly bloody. I don't know if you know the poem "The Man from Ironbark" by Banjo Patterson, Steve, but I'll tell you what, the barber nearly regretted cutting me ear, I tell you. Murder, bloody murder! Blood streaming down the side of my face. Good day, Blair. Also in the chat today, we have the lovely Amy on the side there.
How you going, Blair?
What are you doing this for, Jay? Why are you taking more off it?
You said, why are you taking me off?
I was making it straight.
Why worry? You're going to turn it into a goblet, aren't you? All that's going to be wasted by the time you get down there, so you might as well leave it there. Trim up this end here at the tailstock.
All right.
Like
Yeah, I'm
dancing,
going all right, thanks.
you've got to
Yeah.
have a sequence of doing things.
He's backstage.
1, 2, 3. There isn't there. You've only got enough for 3.
Oh, that's weird.
Right.
Oh, there he is.
no.
There. Hang on, sorry, I'm just adding someone else. There you go. Look, we got the Brady Bunch going on.
Hello, trainer.
How we going?
Oh,
All right,
there he
Sid.
goes. Oh. You going all right?
We'll do a tour.
Who's this person? Where's Sid? He normally wears a hat.
Robbo's in there. Hello, Robbo. Hello, Robbo.
How you going?
Oh, pretty good.
That's good.
Enjoying yourself?
Oh,
Aren't you
that's the
good?
most important thing. I see you've got your lovely lady there with you too.
Yeah.
I bet she hasn't been on a lathe. I bet she's a scroll sawer.
Hello, Robbo. Hello, Robbo.
Oh, Malcolm, how are you, my boy?
Have you had a shave yet?
No, Sid might show you. I don't know if Sid can get my photo in there, but you can have a look.
Beautiful.
I know, I'm a gorgeous creature, aren't I?
I missed you live last week, but I've seen your first one the week before.
Oh, very good.
I've got John here too.
How are you doing?
And
Good.
Sid won't let us come to his place tonight because he reckons we'll upset.
Yeah,
But we'll be watching. They'll whinge about the cold out in the shed.
and I believe Jenny's there as well.
So, I know you remember Derek from last year?
Yeah, good day, Derek.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, not too bad.
Jack's
Wish I
speaking
was-
up for me.
Wish I was there instead of you.
I've got all the good stuff that you told me to, and so it's all there.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. The only problem
Hey,
is
Robbo.
I haven't learned how to do
God, it wouldn't be anything in South Australia without Jack being there.
How are you, mate?
All right, Jack, you get your face in everywhere, don't you?
Yeah, oh, you have to, mate. Get good pay for that.
Like mine, probably.
Hey,
Hello.
there's Robbo.
G'day, Jenny. How are you?
Good, thank you.
That's good. You're still working.
Pardon?
Still working at the bakery, are you?
Yeah, still at the bakery.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, next time I'm over, I'll have to get some cream buns.
I'll have to remember.
Yeah.
See ya.
Oh, hello, hang on. Heather, say hello.
Hello. Who am I talking
G'day,
to?
Heather.
Hi, Robbo. How are you? We miss you.
I know. And I miss being there. I'll tell you, I'll give you a big kiss on the cheek. Mwah.
Yeah. Got it. Caught it.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
How's your old man going?
Yeah, next year is on and the old boy's going well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. See ya.
See you later. Bye.
So this is my little station here.
Ah, very good. Looks like the weather's been good over there, has it, Sid?
We had a crappy day Friday, but it's been pretty good for the rest of the weekend.
That'll be right. Every time I've been over, it's rained like
Yeah.
hell.
But Ray's set up here.
Oh, yeah, I recognise that door.
And speak of the devil, here we go.
G'day, Uncle.
G'day, Raymond. How are you?
Good on. You?
Very good. Surviving.
Yeah, that's about all we can do till it clears.
Yeah, that's right. And I noticed, I think I got somebody's name wrong, Derek. It's not. Who's the bloke that drives the Citroen?
John.
John, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he would have won the. Did you see my comment that where I put down what he would have made for his ball?
No, I missed that.
Malcolm put a post up last night, and I put a thing on it. He would have won because he would have had a laser tracking GPS ball.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, his brain doesn't work. His brain doesn't work like ours do.
Yeah, there's something in that for all of us, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, good to know that went well. Yep.
Yeah, so we've got another full day today and a half day tomorrow. So they've gone for a 4-day weekend this time.
Oh, very good.
But I'm back to work tomorrow, so I'm probably going to have breakfast with them and then go and do some work.
Oh, what a
He's
bummer.
here for the food.
Yeah, I'm only here for the tucker.
Oh, naturally. That's all
Oh,
anybody
the
goes for.
company's not too bad.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, how you going, Amy?
I'm all right. How are you?
Now that you can get an edge inside, word in edgeways.
This is so awesome meeting so many new people in the community. It's amazing. I love it.
So this little shed that we're in here today,
Yep.
a little shed, it's a big shed. There was, we were talking about it last night, there was 28 turners in here last year.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turners and 2 scroll sawers here today. No, sorry, I lie, 7 turners.
Yep.
So it's a good weekend.
Oh, that's good.
Awesome.
So anyway, I'll get back to it and I'll let you guys get back to it. I thought I'd duck in so Robbo could say good day to everyone. And sorry to hijack your live there, Jay.
He's got his microphone on mute.
No, you can give me the thumbs up, mate. That's all right. We'll get Jay here next year.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you, Amy?
About half an hour down the road from Robbo. So I'm a
Okay, so you can't
Melburnian.
travel with us.
No, sadly.
That's all right. Next year, maybe.
Next year. Absolutely. Everything is next year.
Yep.
So you hear that next year? All right.
Yeah, we're cancelling
Yep.
this year, that's for sure.
All right, guys. I'll catch you tonight, Robbo.
No worries, Sid. Thank you.
Okay, see ya.
Take care.
Bye. Now, Jay, while I got you on the thing there as well, I got to go.
Yep.
You right for tonight, are you? Okay, great.
Yes.
Now, Blair, what that was every month at some location all around Australia, groups of turners get together. Now, Phillip Island is the biggest one. That's just down the road from us. That has up to 100 turners in the one building. And we just do all our own thing. They get help from all the others. Everybody's on an equal playing field. There's no, well, there are a few that have egos, but most of them are, it's a level playing field. They all swap information. They all show little techniques or tricks and things like that. And it's a great weekend. It's all catered for and everything else. Generally, I put on about half a stone in weight because they keep feeding me. So rather interesting. We had a couple of Americans out a few years ago and they came down to the Phillip Island turnaround one. And they said they could never do it in America. And we said, why not? He said you wouldn't have any, like, everything just gets left out and they will go and have tea or whatever and go to bed or whatever. Nothing, well, it doesn't get locked. The shed gets locked up, but nothing else gets locked up inside the shed. And they both said in America, you wouldn't have any tools left in the morning.
Wow, that's so sad.
Yeah, so, you know, very sad. Now, Blair, I'm going to leave Jay in your capable hands. When I see it later on, I want the goblet at least 6 inches deep, Jay. So that it actually looks like a goblet, all right?
I'm a dwarf goblet.
You know how to do it now. So, all right. Okay.
All right.
Good afternoon, people. I've got to go, unfortunately. And I'll catch
Oh,
you all
no.
later.
See ya.
Make sure you get your stuff ready.
I know you are heartbroken, Jay.
Take care, oh wise one.
All right. See you later. Bye-bye. Good to see you too, Amy.
You too, Robbo.
Bye, Jappy. Bye, Steve, if you're still in there.
Hand didn't move so well.
I remember to wind my tailstock back out before I adjust it.
I know nothing, but do you want me to yell at you every couple of minutes or so and say, what are you doing?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Okay.
You better warn your kids, though. It was getting clogged up down there, so I had to clean it out. Hey, don't be like that. It's got a stalling mechanism on it, so that if I do that, it just stops and doesn't wreck the motor.
Ah, very clever.
So it's a bit of a motor saver, really. Do you want to join? You want to join the audio as well, Blair? I don't really care, but
The more, the merrier.
and then it gives Amy someone to talk to while I'm busy.
Mm-hmm.
He lives in America.
Oh, wow, that's so awesome.
Yeah. All right, I'll leave it there for now. Let's watch out, Amber. This is hot.
Oh, yeah.
What got you started in turning, Jay?
I'm glad you asked while Robbo's not here. Just because it's someone that he doesn't particularly think's a very good turner, that's all.
Ah, right.
Nick Zimmerman. Have you heard of him?
Oh, Zabedi, yes.
Yeah, that's the one. He's the
Yep.
first one I started watching, and then he recommended Paul Barn, which is Paul Barn Productions. Yep. And so I went and watched him, and then he recommended an Aussie guy, so I started watching him, and yeah, so it just went like snowballed like that, really.
Yep. Well, that's how I'm here.
Yep. All right. Sorry, Blair. I'll give you the link. Kind of helps, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I think I've just ruined that.
You've ruined it.
I don't like it.
Don't worry about it then.
It's a waste of wood.
It's right on the burn pile.
It's the redwood.
The fire demon can have it.
It's redwood.
So the fire demon can fix up wood too.
Yeah. I worked hard on this.
All right, so Blair should be coming in soon. I'll
It's
send him the
called
link.
repurposing.
It is, yes. It was another. I got a nice piece of redwood. It was another piece of wood that he cut off, and it was. So I've just used all of the shavings to cover it in and stuff. There's going to be another
There's
inset.
nothing wrong with that.
No. At least
Looks
it's not
good to me.
Yeah, at least it's not. I paid for that bit of wood, so I've got to use every bit of it.
Kids sound like they're in the side of the house.
They do, don't they? They most probably are.
No flowers to put down there.
Hey.
Is the right angle?
No.
The jumping to do it.
Is that too noisy? Do you want me to put it on mute?
Yell at him, Amy.
Yell at him, Amy.
Fine. Fine for me. Remember your ankles, Jay.
Hang on, Blair. I'll put you up so we can hear you. There you go.
Hi, Blair.
Hi, Blair.
How's it going, guys?
Good. And you?
Oh, fantastic.
That's the way.
Amy, I'm sorry I don't know you, but hi.
Hi.
She will be Robbo's new apprentice.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, Amy, are you a turner too, or?
No, I'm just a watcher and an appreciator. I've always loved like wood making and turning and you know, even the wood chopping competitions and things like that they have. So yeah, it's just kind of like Jay, it's snowballed, watch one thing on YouTube and get to this person and this person. So now everybody's kind of accepted me and my stupid questions in the community is, why this and why that. So it's just, yeah, I'm just an appreciator.
It's very easy to get sucked into this. I've been doing it for about, a little over a year, and
nice.
The whole community is just fantastic. And then I got hooked up with Jay here and watched him, and it's the accent.
The accent. What are you doing up at that crazy hour of night too, by the way, Blair?
Oh, it's only 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Not too bad.
No, my wife should be getting off work here real quick, and then I'll probably leave. But yeah, I just watch YouTube videos, and anytime Jay pops on, I gotta pop on.
It's good to see somebody learning and having the process taught at the same time as we're watching as well, because seeing all these guys who can make things in 2 seconds flat, that's perfect, it's a bit daunting, but seeing Jay learning and Robbo saying remember your angles and move the body is is really good as well.
Yeah. And it's funny, sometimes you get so frustrated that you forget all of those little things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to have a little airworm to, and Jay's doing great. I see his progress. Hopefully you can hear us, but
awesome. Good. Is that a knot in the middle of the wood, Joe?
Sorry?
Is that a knot in the middle of the wood?
Yeah. I'm just going to put the forcing a bit back in now. Now that I've hollowed this out a bit, I can get the forcing a bit in a bit further.
Okay.
I like that.
Just make sure you keep it clean, Jay, because otherwise it'll start to burn and it bogs you down.
Yeah, it's actually the wood's wet.
Oh yeah, even more.
Yeah, I've noticed it was the dew and stuff in it was starting to smoke a bit before.
What kind of wood you turning?
I think it's olive. I should have asked Sid when he was in here because he gave it to me.
I've never turned olive, but I hear it's really pretty.
It is very pretty when it's done.
Yeah, when I first started woodworking, I never had a lathe. I just had a drill press and a belt sander. So I used to make rings, like the ones you put on your finger and stuff like that. And I had a little couple of pieces of olive that someone sent me, just offcuts. So it's nice to work with. It comes up really nice when it's dry.
Jay, did you catch Stacy's?
Sorry?
Did you catch Stacy's live a couple days ago?
No, I didn't.
She made a goblet, and it was really nice, and I think it was out of olive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice. I'd like to see the difference between an Australian olive and an English olive, if there is any.
I think hers was spalted a little bit.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
But yeah, they look the same. They look really dense.
Yep. Yeah. I'm going to mute it.
What got you into...
What part of the country are you in?
Pardon?
What part of Australia are you in?
I am in Victoria, so Melbourne. I'm about half an hour down the road from where Robbo lives.
Okay.
So once we're out of lockdown and all of these crazy rules that are happening at the moment because of that shall not be named, I'm going to go get lessons from Robbo.
Oh, good. So you guys are still in full lockdown, huh?
Yeah, so we've we had one lockdown, which was stage 3, which wasn't too bad. But now we're in stage 4. So you can only go out it's mandatory to wear a mask in public. All the non-essential businesses have been shut down. So basically the only things that are still open is supermarkets to get your groceries, but they are shutting at 7:30 because we have an 8 p.m. curfew. So
Oh my God.
between 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. you're not allowed out. So schools are closed, so we're all homeschooling. I've got an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old daughter, so I've got a beginner at school, so a preppy, and a grade 3, and between the two of them, I've got grey hairs, and I've lost a little bit of hair from the stress and anxiety. But the strange thing is, with all the closures, the bottle shops are still open, so you can still go and buy your alcohol.
Well, that's good, because that helps pass the time.
True. We'll all be raging alcoholics by the end of this. I think we've got 4 or 5 more weeks of this lockdown to go. So, yes.
Yeah, everything here. I live in Utah, which, for the most part, it's a more rural state, so it's not quite as populated as like Los Angeles or New York or Chicago or anything like that. But everything is open. When you go into a grocery store, you have to wear a mask. There's a lot of restaurants. They'll have you, when you first walk in, wear your mask, but when you sit down at the table, obviously you remove your mask. But schools just started, and so they gave them the option of either having them do their schoolwork at home or go to school, or half and half. And so I've got 2 girls that are still in school. One is 14, the other's 15. And, they're just going to go to school. I'm curious to see how it's going to be when they wear a mask.
Yep.
So, for the most part, us crazy Americans, we just don't care. And it's like, but yeah, everything is pretty much back to normal.
Okay. But have you still got cases happening?
We do, but in my state, it's very, very light.
Minimal. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. And even then, see, here's the conspiracy theorist in me. Here in America, I don't think they're reporting everything correctly. I hear from nurses and other groups that if somebody just happens to go in for allergies, or they have a pre-existing condition, they'll automatically jump to it's COVID-19.
Yes.
And that isn't right. You need to report it correctly.
Exactly.
So,
I've heard that a little bit here too. Old people passing. Well, they're putting it down to COVID, but there was no cases in that area. So, yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah, well, I understand that government and medical and that are getting kickbacks from every case they report. So, somebody's making some money somehow.
It's sad when it comes to
hello,
JP.
money.
Hi, JP.
Who's that?
JP. Woodwork.
Oh. Did he jump in?
He has.
I'm not seeing him.
He left, JP. I'll send you another link if you want it.
Yes, Oh Wise One had to leave. Oh, hang on, Jay. I don't think I've yelled at you yet. Remember your angles.
Hey, twist your head.
Yes. To the right.
Thank you.
It's like dancing lessons. No, to the right, to the other right.
I'm like, put your hands on your hips.
Oh, Robbo used to be a music production person for lots of things back in the day, so that's why he gets a bit pushy.
He's a man of many talents.
Yeah.
Master of none? No, I'm joking.
I'll give you one thing though, right? He will mention this many a times while he's teaching you. He prefers to teach women over men because they actually listen.
Okay, yep. Okay.
Apparently, we're much more delicate. I
don't know. Some are.
I know, that's what I was about. That's what I said to him too. I said, "You haven't met Amber, have you?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Well, you haven't obviously met her that well."
That's right. Yeah.
How do you think our first miter saw got broken? She replaced it and then I broke it.
Oh, good on you.
Sorry, I'll mute it again.
Hey, Jay, have you hit the depth that you needed to?
What was that?
What's that?
Have you hit the depth that you needed to?
No.
Okay, little secret. I know you're using that bull gouge, but do you have a smaller skew?
I do. Oh no, I've only got a 1 inch, 1.5 inch skew or something.
You can still do it, and you can give it a try. But if you take your skew the rim of that is just perfect, and if you take your skew with the pointy end and then just start pushing it down nice and slow, you'll actually get just almost perfect of a thickness.
Yep.
If you want to try it, but if you're more comfortable using the bowl gouge, do that.
Yeah, I'll give it a go, but I've got a spindle as well. I could try it. I've got another bowl gouge I could try too, I suppose.
Okay. So yeah, there you go. Just nice and slow. And you'll feel it bite in.
So what's the difference with the tools now, Blair? So why have you told him to use this one?
Okay, so the skew is actually my favorite, just because it's so versatile. And like what I told him to do here, with that little point on the end, when he pushes that in, it stays just real nice and straight. You have to be a little careful because sometimes you get a little bit more towards the wall, the outer wall.
Right.
But I mean, I can push a skew in and just keep that wall nice and straight. Right. And then by the time that I hit the bottom, then I'll take another tool that I have. It's called a bowl scraper, and it just has a round end to it and nice and stiff. And I mean, it just makes everything nice and smooth.
Right.
And so, what do you think, Jay?
Yeah, I've got a scraper too. Robbo was showing me how to use it as a negative scraper the other day. So
there you go.
No, I like the skew too. It's one of my favourite tools. But if you use it the wrong way,
Yep.
You'll be paying for it. I've had that a couple of times.
Me too. I've ripped through things on accident.
Yeah.
Is Danger your middle name, Blair?
What's that?
JP said, "Is Danger your middle name?"
Meet me again.
I can't hear him, so.
Oh no, it was in the chat. That's all.
Oh, for some reason I'm not seeing chat. Hold on, just a quick second.
I think he's in that area where that knot was.
Yeah, probably.
That'll make it harder, won't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Harder, won't it? Yeah, a little bit.
I might go back to the gouge. It's maybe taken out a little bit more than what that was. Someone's got a bit of echo going there. Maybe taking out a little bit more than what that was. My wife doesn't know how to put a drill bit in a friggin' drill. Not muted, actually.
Oh, okay, right.
You're having a blonde moment there, JP.
That's interesting. There's such a delay.
It's crazy, yeah. When you go from this to watching on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm actually running dual monitors, and so I've got YouTube over here, and I've got StreamYard over here, and so.
Right. I've only got my phone, so.
I wish I could do it on my phone, but it's just so much easier doing it on here.
Well, if you've got the access to it, why not do it?
True. Yeah, that's working out much better, Jay.
Well,
little catch, no worries.
I've got the I'm standing behind the camera, and I've got my arm looped over the camera so I can hold the other side of the tool. So if I get a bit of a catch, it's because I'm right on the camera, basically.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I haven't done a YouTube video in probably about a month, but I've been there, done that. So I feel your pain. I might do one tomorrow. So my kids and I, we were playing some dominoes tonight, and there's a game called Mexican Train, and they want me to turn a little Mexican hat, that's maybe about like that, and so you put it on top, and so that way you know which way is the Mexican train.
Oh, that'll be so cute.
It's a challenge.
A challenge.
Have you watched Zach Higgins, Amy?
No, I haven't.
He makes a lot of resin stuff. He's pretty good to watch. He gives you like measurements
lovely.
of everything, and
Lovely.
he's pretty good to watch.
JP's just said, why is your lathe shaking so much? Is it bolted down to a heavy base?
Yes, it's on a lathe stand. Oops.
Hey Jay, how wet is that wood?
Sorry, what was that?
How wet is that wood?
I think it's fairly wet. Why is that? I don't really care about cracks.
You'll probably get some cracks.
Yeah, that's right. I don't mind. I've kind of don't mind doing wet wood and to watch it crack over time a little bit.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Huh?
So to everybody who knows more than me, question, with turning wet wood, you want to leave it thicker than your original design intends for that warping and cracking thing that might happen. Is that true?
I've done thin wet ones before, and they just tend to get a little bit of the stem just goes like this a little bit because it's so heavy on top. But I think it may come down to the wood as well.
Okay.
So this little guy, I turned.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Oh yeah.
It's just a little guy. Now this thing actually split, and then I didn't do anything with it because this was wet. But after it dried out, it actually sucked together again, so you don't even see the split.
Wow.
Except that.
Oh.
So just right on the base.
That was lucky, wasn't it?
It was. I got really lucky.
Can you use glue and shavings to kind of cover that crack?
This one, no, it's too far.
Okay.
And so I could probably fill it with some like wood shavings or something like that with some CA.
Yep.
The only bad thing is a lot of times it gets colored.
Okay.
And so you'll see just this big dark mark in it. So I just decided to keep it, just leave it the way it was.
I'm not really sure one would be good, to be honest. The missus wants to stick a sealer or something on the incense holders. I'm not really too sure if one would be wise, would it?
Ooh, fumes, fire.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Exactly.
Would like a lemon oil or something be okay for that, for the incense?
We've got walnut oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about it, I think, really.
I'll just use that. I didn't even think about that.
Can't even use sanding sealer because then that's flammable too.
Yeah, I'll just use this. It's fine. You just wanted something to go over it.
Yeah, JP's right. You do have to get a good wood sealer to prevent cracking.
Okay.
But sometimes, even with the wood sealer, if it's still wet enough, the wood will move whether you have sealer on it or not.
Yeah.
Some people will actually take a piece and put it in the microwave, and just to dry it out a little bit. And they'll do it like over days and only put it in for like about a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't own a microwave. Not interested in them. I call them the tucker fucker.
I've heard that before, yes.
Yeah, I don't want one in my house, thanks.
People here in America, they just don't live without them.
Yeah, a lot of Aussies here too.
The radiation that comes out of them actually messes with your food and stuff a little bit too.
Do you know where microwave comes from? It was a World War II invention for radars.
Yeah. And they converted it down to small microwaves, and they realised they could cook food.
That's insane.
Great stuff, eh?
Steve Combs in the chat says the wood sealer stuff would probably sell better if they called it wood lotion.
Wood lotion.
And to make a non-flammable version would be even better.
That's a good one, Steve.
Wow, same wood, two different outcomes.
Look. Monkey.
Hey?
I don't know. I said look, and then I just said
What?
that's that one. And then there's this one here.
I don't know if you can see that or not. My fat ass is most probably in the way.
In the light.
Ooh,
No.
that's pretty.
That's gorgeous.
Hang on, hold that.
Jay, what kind is that?
It's red gum.
Red gum.
Figured red gum. Now look at that. Oh, right.
There's that one. And then there's this one.
Good on you, JP. Pop tipping.
They're the same piece of wood, just different cuts of different ends.
Ooh, those are pretty.
Thank you.
I like that one. Yeah, gorgeous.
I don't like that side though.
It's an either either. I didn't know what side I liked, so yep.
You know what side will sell better.
Whatever side they want.
All right. So
Jay, do you have an air gun to help blow out the shavings?
yeah, it's called a pair of lungs.
Okay.
No, I don't.
No, we're looking into it, but they're a bit expensive.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
If you could get an air gun that was a compressor all on by itself and it didn't cost much, then that would be good. But because you need the compressor with it, I don't really have the shed room. My shed is 3 meters by 1.5 meters, so
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of jammed stuff in here as it is.
Playing Tetris.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, my lathe is about 1 meter across, just a mini lathe.
Right.
That was $400, and
Holy dooly.
it fits perfectly across my shed, so I can get around the other side to get him to do this kind of work.
Okay.
Because you got to be able to get all the way around your lathe. I mean, not all the way around it, but at least around the tail end.
Yes. Yep.
Whoa.
That was my first mistake. I butted it right up against the shed wall, and I couldn't get to anything.
I don't know what that was. Just a piece of wood.
Ooh.
This is
Like
just
a
all
spinning top.
These are
It
just
does a bit.
that's just where I've nicked it off in the lathe. Like there's the chuck marks.
We were going to throw them in the wood pile, and I went through it, and I said no.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the fun thing is if you have a bandsaw or something like that, you can cut those little guys up and then mix them in different projects, and so you'll have different colors.
Yeah, I'm working on doing a breakboard at the moment. We get all there's a pallet place that chops up and throws away all of their old pallets, and we just go and collect it all. And so I'm chopping them up to make like a segmented breakboard.
Oh, cool. That'll be pretty.
Hopefully, it's got a bit of American cherry and
Walnut.
walnut in there at the moment as well. So just a little bit in there.
Louis sent us that. Woodwork
227.
227. Woodworking 227.
JP's backstage, Joe.
What? All right. Uh-oh, look out.
He's
How
having
you
trouble.
doing?
Hey,
you going?
there's JP.
Hey.
JP.
How you doing? You good?
Good.
All
How
right,
are
lads,
you?
how are you?
It's not raining.
Yeah.
You can't complain.
It's pretty late for you, isn't it?
It's nearly 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, JP, you crazy kid.
I know. I had to get out my other half's going to go and look after her nan. She's not too well,
Oh, bless her.
yeah. So she's had to travel 150 miles or so. So, yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah. I've got things to do, so I can go.
I would have thought we would have saw Temple Boy. That poor guy, he just doesn't sleep.
He suffers with headaches and things like that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got it bad. He every time I see Jay on here, he says, "Yep, it's 4 a.m. and can't sleep."
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've known Steve for quite a while. I know he suffers with headaches and that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Like, yeah, he's definitely nocturnal. He's like a wolf.
The owl.
Or an owl. So, yeah.
Hang on. Got to readjust position. Hang on.
So what do you know? You got to readjust position. Come on. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, sorry. I'm not going to even say anything. How you going, JP? How's the heat treating you?
Well, I'm going to say it's hot as balls over here, or as they say in Australia, a weekday.
A week. Although if you're in Melbourne, where I am, you get 4 seasons in one day. So,
yay! That's the first Melbourne person I've heard say that. I say that all the time.
Oh no,
that's where my sister's emigrating to.
Oh wow!
Yeah, she was supposed to be there now, but due to the COVIDs, things changed. That's where her husband lives at the moment.
Oh, bless him.
So not entirely sure where, but somewhere there.
Somewhere
by the water. By the water there somewhere.
Bugger, we're completely surrounded in water.
Yeah. Hang on. There's lots of areas that
I know
that
it's
she
a
could
posh
be,
area if that helps.
Oh, Brighton maybe.
Could be. I don't know.
That's a rather posh area.
Yeah. I know they weren't that far from storms and all that lot not so long ago. Last year maybe.
Okay.
Like just up the way there was like massive storms and all that sort of stuff, which wasn't far from them.
Yep. Well, I'm kind of southeast in Victoria, so hang on here.
I
had to think of the compass. Yeah,
I might
so
just be able to find out for you. Let's have a quick look. I might find out.
Be careful, Jay. Don't get too thin. You don't want it to crack. You want it to still have a little bit of meat in there.
Let's have a look.
I'm making a soup bowl.
A soup bowl.
Doesn't seem like it's on there.
Oh, not to worry, JP.
What's going on?
I was trying to find out where my sister was moving to in the States, in Australia. Speaking of the States, I need to get out there again soon. It's kind of become my second home. That is, I've been there so much. I think I've visited 10 states so far.
Oh, look at that! What happened then?
Oh, that's fancy.
You clicked on one of the comments.
Yeah, I think I touched in the mic. The mouse is a bit sensitive, you know.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't push the bloody button.
I got a little bit of pommy in me too, mate, you know.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's the first time that's been on your show, isn't it?
It is. It's now christened.
It's christened.
Cherries popped.
My other half is frae Cumbria, lad, up north. And
right. Yeah.
yeah, we went
near,
there.
Near Lake Windermere.
Yes. Yeah. We went there 10 years ago now, so that's before the kids. And I just loved it. Sadly, it wasn't just a random holiday. We went to spread Lee's dad's ashes, but the time that we had there was just beautiful. Yeah. And instead of going to Manchester Airport, we went to Heathrow. So we got the 6-hour drive after you've been on a plane for 24 hours. But no, I got to see all of the different, sights and sounds, and I loved it over there.
Yeah. I went the first time I swam in Lake Windermere. I was maybe about 16, I think, something like that. And it's so different than swimming anywhere else. You feel so refreshed after getting out of it.
Oh wow!
It's unbelievable. You feel like you've just been in a spa.
Oh, lovely.
I'm sold. I want to go.
Yeah, it really is nice. So,
isn't it crazy? We always want to go somewhere other than home.
Yeah, big time. It's what's funny is my girlfriend, when she first moved down here, she come from a place called Peterborough, which is about an hour away from the beach. Well, I live quite literally walking distance, which is 5 minutes from the beach. And
wow!
5 minutes. I've got beaches all around me, and I quite literally grew up on the beach. So I used to wake up weekends. I was waking up in the morning, going down the beach, from school straight down the beach. So when she seashell,
seashells. There you go.
So when she first got down there, the beach and being so close to it was an amazing thing. And so she was like, "Can we go down the beach?" I'm like, "Oh, I can't be asked to go down the beach." You know?
It was exciting and a novelty.
Yeah. I can't be doing with it.
When I was in high school, I lived in California, in Southern California, and every day after, well, I don't mean every day, but at least 3 times a week, I would drive down to the beach, down to Malibu, and I'd go play volleyball. And Santa Monica, and I mean, wow, I remember those times, and it was so good.
I still remember being in Daytona during spring break. That was a good time.
That would have been crazy.
I went to Key West. I've got a tattoo on my leg, Yeah, and I've got that in the most southerly tattoo point in Key West.
I went to Key West on a business trip.
Yeah. I've actually got an American flag tattooed on my leg.
Oh, wow.
So
Did you make it to the furthest point?
No, I didn't get right the way down that far. I stayed in Key West. I can't remember what one of the keys we stayed in. Key Largo, I want to say it was. Stayed there for a few days. I went out on the airboats on the Everglades. Sorry.
Everglades.
Yeah.
Did you see any crocs?
Yeah,
the alligators down there.
Alligators, yeah. Yeah, done that. So the very first trip, it was actually the community that paid for me to go out there. That was in 2017.
What's that one, Jay?
Hey, look at that. That's
wow.
Hey, nature did that, Shell, not me.
That's a nature's King Edward.
Sim got the hole in the right spot too. Hey, could we make a necklace?
Yeah, the community paid for me to go to the States in 2017. I went to Atlanta, right the way down to Key West, up to North Carolina, North or South Carolina, and then back to Atlanta. So that was a good trip. Then they paid for me the second time to go to Atlanta, so I've done that as well. So the community's paid for me twice to go to America.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Then they found out that my laptop decided to go blue screen of death, and they bought me a brand new laptop and camera.
Oh wow.
That's amazing that a community would do that. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, everybody's been so welcoming and accepting of me asking all the questions as, just a complete noob and, just an outsider. And
one of the things for me is I've tried so hard to give back what they've given me, and every time I do something, it's like, no, Jamie, I'll have some more. And I'm like, you can't keep doing this.
Stop.
It's all like all the T-shirts that I've sold. I've never gained any money from it. I've always given it to charity or helped somebody else.
Beautiful.
And all this sort of stuff. I mean, I've given away 3 lathes.
Oh my!
Oh wow, JP, that's lovely.
So I'd go do scroll saw demos for Record Power, and there's a channel on my video where I gave one to Claire's Crafty Corner. They gave me £250 store credit, and with that money, I bought one for Claire. Then I gave away one of my old ones to Al Tax Shack.
Is that Claire's Crafty Corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
JP, that's awesome.
That's so beautiful.
Hey, JP.
Yeah.
Did you want to speak to Robbo, or did you just want to sit here and give me shit with him?
I just wanted to give you shit with him.
All right then.
Jay, that's looking really good.
Yeah, it's coming up right.
Mate. Looks nice, mate.
Bit of olive, I suppose. I haven't worked with a piece this big, but.
Have you got any of that shit hot wax stick?
No. What was that?
Have you got any of that shit hot wax stick?
Oh, shit hot wax. No.
Nah.
Yes, no. I got sent that from my sister's husband, and I just started laughing as soon as I saw it. I thought, only in Australia.
Yep.
You get away with calling a product that over here.
I just got to rip up some more sandpaper. Yeah.
You don't want to use sandpaper. You want to use Abranet.
Well, my sandpaper got put away. Do you want me to go for it?
I want to use Abranet.
Stop using sandpaper. Use Abranet.
What's so good about that?
You're wasting money using sandpaper.
No, because I use sandpaper myself.
What's so good about it?
So, do you want me to go and get a piece of Abranet?
Yes.
Give me 2 seconds.
I've never used Avernet. I always use sandpaper. I should try it.
Right, so this is Abranet. Right, it's made by a company called Merca.
Hang on.
Right.
Is that like micro mesh?
Wow.
Oh, see-through. Okay.
Yeah, it's see-through like that. Right.
Yeah.
But it's got those little holes in it. Right. So it's a bit like a fabric. But what you do is once it's clogged up with sawdust, you just flick it out. Right. And it lasts probably 2 or 3 times the length of sandpaper.
Oh yeah. All right. I'll look into it.
And it's hook and loop as well.
Oh yeah.
So as you can see, it sticks to itself.
Yeah.
So you can,
I'll see if I can find I'll see if I can find a distributor here, because I think I've tried to get it through who Nick gets it through, and the postage was just ridiculous.
Yeah. If need be, what I can do is next time my sister's going over to Aussie land or whatever, I'll tell her to I'll grab a few rolls and give them to her, and then get her to ship them out to you when she gets out there.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you very much.
1 a.m. Bye, Steve. Take care.
Or send out to
Steve.
Or when she's sending some stuff out to her husband next, because he often gets deliveries from her. I'll get her to whack a few rolls in her box, and then get him to ship it out to you.
Oh, that'll be fantastic. Thank you.
So, but yeah, I mean, for a roll like, this obviously I've been using that for a fairly long, for something like a 10-meter roll is, and it costs about £10, and that lasts quite a while.
That's all right. That'll be only about $25. Yeah.
$20. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Just over double.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll last you a while, and also you got Yorkshire Grits in Australia now as well.
Bum, bada, bum.
He's on top of that.
I got it for free.
Nice.
I think it's only one place that's selling it here, and Glenn organised with him to send me that and microphone.
Nice. I've been with Glenn for almost since he started.
Yeah, well, I asked him for his address a couple of months ago for a sticker swap, because he said he'd wanted to do one. And then he goes, my address is on the back of my Yorkshire Grit. Have you got any? And I was like, no. And he goes, why? And I said, because I'm too much of a tight ass. Because it's like $35 for that here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's only, it's what? Do you know what? I don't even pay for it.
Yeah, no. I think it was about £16.
I think it's about £9.50 over here.
Is it? Oh, wow. Yeah, so it's a big difference.
Yeah, the exchange rate is a killer.
Yeah, our money's being a dick at the moment.
One of the things that kind of pisses me off is the things that I can't send you wood and things like that. Do you know what I mean? Because Australia's so strict.
Yeah, no, it sucks. I can send out whatever I want. Like when I found out, I was having a check to see what I could send to England, and I can send everything but weapons.
Yeah.
Wow.
What can I get back?
Yeah.
Fuck all.
Nothing.
Bugger all.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So on my channel, I've done a video about turning with Sue, right? Or Sue the Wood Turner, I think I called it.
Yeah.
Right. That's my sister's new mother-in-law.
Okay.
Right, which is the Australian lady. Right. Well, she made the bowl. Went to take it to Australia. They stopped her at customs with it and said, "You ain't having that." Wouldn't let her in with it. Confiscated it.
Wow.
Believe me, she put up a fight. She put up a fight, but they still wouldn't let her in with it.
Wow.
It makes me wonder because I sent something to Nick and Stacy, just one of my pieces, and this was over a month ago, and they still haven't received it.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that could be something to do with the COVID. But I mean, I've sent stuff to America, and it's taken 2 weeks. I've also sent stuff to America, and it's taken 5 months.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
I sent my sticker to Leona. I sent it in March, and she got it in June.
Hey, Joy has joined
Hi,
us.
Joy.
Hi, Joy.
Yeah,
How you going,
is
Joy?
like that.
Hi, Joy.
Hello, Joy. But yeah, it sometimes does take a little while. It's a bit of a shame, but I mean, taking
Joy,
stuff
this is the face that went with the random person that you didn't know the other day.
but taking stuff out of the States. I mean, I've literally come home from America with a suitcase full of wood.
Wow.
You know,
That didn't stop you to do like radiation or any treatments on it
No,
before you could
didn't.
take it home? Wow.
No, there wasn't a letter in there to say what we up to here or anything like that. You know,
Wow.
what was funny was the latest time I went over there. I just had surgery on my ankle, and I was no, it wasn't the latest time. It was the time before that when I went to Atlanta. I was wobbling all over the blooming place because I could barely walk. I was literally like 2 months out of surgery or something like that, and every time I go over there, there's so many requests for Cadbury's chocolate. So I'm like,
Yes.
So I've got to keep taking like real Cadbury's chocolate over to America for everybody, right? So I'll get a load before I go over there into my suitcase, right? So when I get to the airport, I buy another load, right? I put into my carry-on, right? So I get there, and all of a sudden, the first question they asked me at American Customs was, "How much chocolate have you got?" I'm like, "What sort of question is that?"
JP, it's because the chocolate we have here is rubbish.
No, so
I've heard that a lot, Blair.
So what it is,
it's very waxy.
Yeah. So what it is Hershey's actually bought the rights to the Cadbury's name, right, and then banned Cadbury the import of the real Cadbury's.
Get out of town.
So Hershey's make Cadbury's chocolate, but it isn't the real recipe.
Wow.
So that sounds like the 1%ers playing, doesn't it? No?
That's why it doesn't
So
taste
if you look at the back the way you know the real Cadbury's chocolate from the fake Cadbury's chocolate is on the real Cadbury's chocolate. The first ingredient is milk. The second one is sugar. On the American one, the first ingredient is sugar. Then it says milk.
Oh wow.
And that's why the English Cadbury's is a lot more creamier, and you can't eat as much of it because it's that sickly.
So one thing that I found that I rather like, but it's a little expensive, are Jaffa cakes.
Oh,
yeah,
Jaffa cake.
That's kind of a talking point at the moment.
They're about $5 a carton.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't justify paying that much for a box here.
No.
Yeah, I don't either. It's very few and far between that I'll get them.
Although sometimes you can find them in the international section at Coles, Jay.
Yeah, I do check that at Woolies as well.
Mhm. You know what I'm a fan of?
Over there.
Yep.
No, they shut all them down over, I don't know, probably 10, 15 years ago.
Wow. No, yeah, we've got our main two supermarkets, Coles and Woolworths, but it's different to your Coles, Blair. Ours is spelt COLES, and that's just, groceries, food, frozen things. And then third would be Aldi here. It's gaining more popularity. But I think people, you know, old habits die hard, and you stick with what you know. So
yeah, no, I've been to Coles and Woolies a couple of times. And you go to Aldi, and you end up going back to Coles and Woolies.
Aldi for me it started off. It was kind of like a cheap alternative, but now it's kind of right up there with the expensive supermarkets.
Hi. You're not making a tennis ball cannon, are you, Jay?
Yeah. Yeah, I got to put that in there so it doesn't wobble around too much. Amber.
Sorry, people.
Matter of fact, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. So, Amy, nice meeting you. JP.
You too, Blair. Take care.
Amy, have a good night.
Have a good
great
one.
day.
Thanks for coming in.
Now, my friend.
I tell you what I absolutely love, JP, is Vimto.
Vimto,
I'm addicted to Vimto. Yep.
I had some of that tonight. I haven't had that for years.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Kangaroo jerky.
Kangaroo jerky.
Yeah, it tastes great.
Kangaroo.
Yeah.
Jerky, kangaroo.
And camel jerky as well.
Camel jerky.
Ew.
No, it sounds ill, but it's not bad. It's different, but it's not bad.
Yeah. You don't have to take it from Amber, though. That's okay.
Gives you the hump.
Gives you the hump. You can only eat it on Wednesdays. Hump day.
Why did you put this in my box for anyway?
That sounded so wrong.
You know the don't you?
This was in my wood.
How you going, Mike?
Midnight joke.
Mike.
You want to be like Mike?
I remember that. Was that the early 90s, wasn't it?
I'm just going to mute this, eh?
Maybe for the best.
Probably. I hear better kangaroos. Yes.
Is it all muscle? Is that true? I heard they aren't vicious bastards.
It is. So when they fight, they lean back on it and they balance on it to be able to use their legs to kick the other guy in the stomach. So yeah, it's all muscle. So when they do that, so low and slow grazing and just apparently that's the best way to cook it, or really quick. So just a sizzle here and a sizzle there.
And a sizzle everywhere.
No one's yelling at
me. Are you making a goblet, Jay?
Yeah.
What? You're not using your hip, Jay.
Use your bloody hip, Jay.
You can't see him.
Now, what are you doing here? What are you doing that for?
If that's green wood, that should be coming off a lot easier than that. So maybe a tool needs sharpening.
Yes, it does. I'm going to put this on mute because my grinder is rather loud.
No worries. I've still got. I don't even know. I'm telling him how to use traditional tools. I'm still using carbides.
I actually really like your series on using the traditional tools and how to get used to the differences.
Yeah. Well, it's So the video I just put out with Wayne in my workshop, that was kind of unintentional, if I'm totally honest with you. So I had Wayne in my workshop, and the night before we was at Dale's house, and let's say we got a little bit too drunk. So when we got down to my house, it's kind of like, well, there you go, Wayne, there's my lathe, do a bit of turning, just kind of have a practice around, play around with the new record, because they're the new record power tools that have only just come out.
Right.
Have a play around with them, see what you think of them, and then we'll start doing the turning bit. So I thought, I'll turn the camera on and just record him messing around and doing some turning, and I turned the camera off afterwards, and we just started talking and all that sort of stuff. And after he started teaching me, I just completely zoned out and forgot to turn the camera back on. So I didn't have that, so I still had that footage, and I thought, what, instead of wasting it, it kind of gave me an opportunity to start a different series. So, I mean, I've had some quite big names in my workshop, so
It's fantastic. Like I've said before in this live, the community's just been so accepting of me asking all the questions and everything like that, and
there's
just
never
so
any
beautiful.
there's no stupid questions, especially while you're learning.
Well,
unless you're
when
gay.
I'm expecting the finger to come up any second.
You want to repeat that?
No, not all, mate. I said you're doing great.
That's it. Use your hips.
So that's my setup at the moment of carbides.
Oh wow! Look at them. Aren't you a lucky fella?
What do you got?
Yeah. This is all my my setup of easy wood at the moment.
Oh, Robbo's back. He says, "Drop your handle."
Robbo, get in here. We need to give him shit.
Come back, come back, oh wise one.
No, he's not allowed in here.
He's had his daily quota.
I might have to give him another link, actually.
He said, "Don't cut uphill."
Of course, yes, we've got that one. Use a little arrow, don't we? Uphill, downhill.
Use a spindle gouge.
Put it up there so you know which direction to go.
There you go. We'll be in here in a second, and you can yell it.
Good. That's it.
I'm going on mute because I got to turn my grinder on again.
All right.
Well, I could leave it on, but there's a lot of things that vibrate on my bench around it, and it's fucking loud.
Flipping loud.
Robbo said, "Don't worry, only here for a minute."
Oh, Joy, you poor thing. Is something set it off? Like a change in the weather or something?
My knees have been killing me for years. I don't know what it is. It's one of the things that just runs in the family.
Well, I am lucky enough to be the owner of two herniated discs in my lower back, and it's been a year since, came up in my memories on Facebook, it's been a year since I've been dealing with this. I think I had it once or twice a handful of years ago as well, but nothing as bad as this. So I'm dealing with that.
Nasty.
Nasty.
So
they're pinching the nerves and everything like that. So lucky me, let's see, was it the second time that the ambulance had to come out to me, they were lucky enough to have to try and pull me off the toilet because I got stuck on the toilet. I somehow got from my bed to the bathroom and sat down, and that was it. I couldn't get back up. I was stuck laying sideways across the toot, and yeah, they had to help me off, and yeah, I actually passed out in hospital from the pain. So yeah. And then also when I was in hospital, the nurses had to, once again, somehow I had gotten myself to the toilet, and they had to get the machine to lift me off, and I passed out again then, getting off. So chronic pain. Ooh, 8 herniated discs. Jeepers joy.
Yeah, I had surgery on my ankle, left ankle in 2018. I think it was October 2018. I want to say it was, and they've gone and ballsed up my ankle. So I've only just been re-referred to the hospital.
No.
Yeah, so right from when I first went to the doctors about it, it took them 5 years for me to get the first surgery after being bounced from pillar to post. Right, the first surgeon said there's nothing we could do. The second surgeon says, I don't know why he said that, because there's plenty that we could do for you. Right. So then I went for scans, and then because he said that it could be, as he said, as weird as it sounds, it said it could be the head telling your foot to go over, so we could give you medication for it and all this sort of stuff. I was like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then after that, I ended up having surgery.
Yep.
And then so originally I used to walk on the corner of my foot. Now I walk on the entire side of my foot.
Oh, JP.
So and that's been 2 years now. So, but because of this whole fucking COVID bullshit,
yes,
it's nothing can be done. So now they've got to look at my foot over a bloody phone call.
Oh yeah. There's only so much diagnosis you can do over the phone. Seriously.
Yeah. Now they've got to look at my foot over a bloody phone call. Yeah. Hello, Robbo.
Oh, wise one.
Good afternoon.
How you doing, mate?
All right. Sorry, I've been setting up cameras and computers and stuff for tonight, and that's why I've been away, and probably that's why you can't see. Oh, right, there you go. I have to.
There we go.
I have to sit the cup in my sit the camera in my little mobile camera in the cup. Who we got? Hello, Mike. Hello, Joy. I've been away for an hour or so doing things.
Fair play. Well, now you're here, we can give him some shit.
I go away for a while, and the first thing I see when I come back is bloody Jay used a vole gouge on a spindle.
Do you want to see something?
What?
I can show you something if you want.
I tried to yell at him, Robbo.
Good, thanks,
I did a
Amy.
very good job. No worries.
She did.
You just haven't got the authority.
Good job.
You haven't got the authority in the voice, you see. You should have been a sergeant major.
Use your mum voice.
What are you doing that for?
That's it. That's better.
There you go.
Hurrah.
Yeah, that's it. You got to go down about 3 octaves.
Okay.
Now you're not leaving the stem like that, are you, Jay? Good.
Yeah, isn't it horrible, Joy, when you're on meds and it doesn't work?
Sorry, 2 of you spoke over one another.
Sorry, JP, go.
I said, you think you'd sound it all at once?
No, actually, I agree with what he's doing there, sanding the top part. I always sand all the goblet part before I start cutting the stem, because otherwise it can give way. But then again, I don't use a tennis ball stuffed up its guts either.
The tennis ball suppository.
Yeah, that's right. That's.
Oh, we've lost him.
Oh, I'm back again. Yeah, I don't know how long I've been for because I'm still halfway through doing things. So I'll just go and show you what we're turning tonight, Jamie.
All right, mate.
Oh no, Joy. Will the doctor fax a script to the pharmacy for you, and so you can do that?
I don't often do frivolous things, but this is a frivolous thing. It was done for hands-on for wood turning clubs when I'm doing demonstrations and things like that. And it's all forms of wood turning. So there's the base, there's the middle, there's the lid, and there's the finial. So that goes into there, that goes on there. Finial gets stuck in there.
There you go.
Yeah, my little pagoda box. Ignore the colours. I'm not a colouring person, but they get spindle turning, bowl turning, fine turning and it's done with 2 tools. That's all they're allowed to use: a skew chisel and a spindle gouge. I will allow them to use a parting tool occasionally, but that was part of the criteria. It all had to be done with just 2 tools.
Nice.
So,
wow.
Nice.
Be interesting for them anyway, because I've got to get it dead right. Because if you don't get a vertical cut down here and it sits on there, because it's not actually round, so that'll sort them out. So they have to get that part there vertical, otherwise it doesn't sit into the base properly. You end up with a big gap. So that's always interesting.
Wow.
There you go. Nice.
You work with record, don't you, Jamie?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. I must admit, they're a good lathe, but they would never change to a number 2 Morse taper until they just got things done now. And I've had a play on the new. Well, out here we call it a Herald. I don't know what they call it over there.
Yeah, it's a record player. That's the one. That's a lathe I've got.
Well, that is a nice little machine, actually.
Yeah, that's a new series. That is. Yeah, it's got a 2 Morse taper.
Oh yeah. Well, it's about time they caught up with the rest of the world, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my buddies has got a 1 Morse taper on his.
Yeah. I remember when I started that the Union Graduate was the lathe to aim for, and the record or the coronet, the red coronet that they had. Reg Sherwin used to use one and used to write in all the English wood turning magazines. And I think everyone in Australia wanted one of them, either that or a Myford, you know. I'm showing my age now.
Yeah, I've been working with them on scroll saws as well. They've got the 16-inch at the moment. And that's what, to be honest, that's what I work with them mostly on, is with the scroll saws, because that's kind of what I was known for doing, was scroll saw art.
Oh yeah. I sort of never got interested in scroll sawing. I've done a little bit of it, but I'm a wood turner. That's the way it is.
I started off with scroll sawing and kind of change.
What are you sanding that for, Joe? You haven't finished it yet. Stop wasting time.
He's flicking this sandpaper at you.
Joy,
Yeah, no.
why don't you go get some trigger point therapy for that? It should help. But that's horrible.
Geez, I'd hate to have arthritis in my jaw. I couldn't talk. Kill him! Kill him! Now, what tool have you got there, Jay?
Look like a bowl gouge.
No, he's got his spindle gouge. Good
No,
boy.
spindle. You moved it too close. Too quick, sorry.
Amber patted me on the head, all right?
Yay!
Good. Better than me patting you on the bum. Yeah, they're not a bad lathe, actually. I have used one, believe it or not, Mike. Don't cut uphill.
This is my 5-year-old, Olivia. She's come to say hello.
Hello,
Hello.
5-year-old.
Nearly 6.
Oh,
Hello, nearly 6.
You right, Olivia? Sorry, parent Tourette's.
drop your handle, Jay, and face the flute at 45 degrees the direction you're travelling. I'll tell you what, it's hard work teaching somebody without being able to show them.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying to Amber, this is the part that Jamie likes.
What?
Oh yeah, without doubt.
You telling me off, Robbo.
I was pissing myself laughing the other day.
Sorry?
I was pissing myself laughing the other day.
I don't know if you know a bloke called Ken Raitt.
No, I don't think I do, no.
Yeah, well, he's fairly well known in Australia. They reckon that when him and I are doing a demonstration together, they reckon that it's the best comedy duo they've ever seen. Because what he does, he is a wood engineer. He uses vernier calipers for measuring everything, and he does beautiful work. And me, I turn light poles, you know, so he can carry all his blanks around in his pocket to do 3 days' work. I need a semi-trailer and a forklift. So we always hang it on each other.
Nice.
How long did it take you to restore the lathe, Mike?
Which,
I wonder if I've got any pictures of the squash or stuff that I've done. I should have.
your microphone's off, Joe. If you're talking to me, I can't hear you.
You weren't meant to hear it. So, Joy says, be one with the gouge. I get it, and I'm going, stab it in my guts. There we go. Now be one with the gouge.
What, a week to restore it? That's good. One of my big Wadkins, I took 2 months. I had to wait I had to wait 4 months for a thrust bearing to come out from England.
Wow.
They had 2 in stock, and they were $1,500.
Holy moly. That just made me nauseous, that figure.
But it's a beautiful lathe to work on.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, Jay? Lucky I can't see with the camera, I tell you.
That's some of the stuff that I've done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is that pyrography as well, Jamie?
No, that's just scroll saw.
Oh. No, you got more patience than I have, I'm afraid. I must admit, I love wood turning because I call it the impatient man's hobby. Well, not the way Jay does it, but the way I do it.
You need a lot of patience if you're teaching him.
It's either fixed or something else in a nanosecond.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go and grab the tiger.
No worries. Now, Jay, how tapered is the... How tapered... Oh, wow.
That's gorgeous, JP.
I better not let my wife see it. She'll want it. She loves tigers. Jay, does the hole taper down inside or not? Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, it tapers down from about there down.
Yeah, well, you should. I forget. I think it was an ML 8 or 10. I think, Mike. Yeah, well, you should try and follow the inside shape down on the outside.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for, but I'm kind of shit at that part.
I know I had a Myford ML8 metal turning lathe, and I'm not sure if the wood turning ones were the same models or not.
What's going on, dear?
I'm just trying to dry this.
Mm.
At the crack of dawn. Mike,
Yeah.
at the crack of dawn.
There's a 2-foot goblet I done.
Wow.
All right. Okay, if you're bloody bragging, here we go.
Oh, it's on.
That's from an old bedpost.
Oh, wow.
So I wish I'd been able to get the head a bit bigger, but also it's from an old bedpost. So
Sorry, I missed having a look at it because I went and got something, Jamie. Oh yeah, not bad. Okay, we'll start with a little one first, shall we? That's 7 inches tall. Oh, wait on, where am I? 7 inches tall, 2 millimeter stem all the way down. never been sanded, and it was all done with a skew chisel, the whole thing.
Nice.
This one was done without any steady at the back end. That's about 6 millimeters coming up to about 8 millimeters. That's about just on 300 long. This one I did have to use a steady on. That's
Wow.
That's 400 millimeters long, and it hasn't been sanded. That's all straight off the skew chisel as well. Most of those I did at demos just for the hell of it. But the little one here, that won me $50 because the bloke said, "Oh, you reckon you're so bloody good with a skew? Turn a whole goblet with a skew." So I did. But he bet me $50 I couldn't do it. Silly fool.
Yeah, they're the idiots, mate. They're the idiots.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's starting off again, oh wise one.
Eh?
He's starting off again, oh wise one.
Yeah. No, he's, I love a challenge, Jamie. If somebody says I can't be done, that's like a red rag to a bull to me.
That's what I'm like with the scroll saw. Very much so when it comes to the scroll saw, because what I do with that scroll saw should not be able to be done, because I do everything on an entry level scroll saw. But all these pictures that I've done is on like $100 scroll saw.
Go you, good thing.
So when people turn around and they come to the demos and I'm doing things like that on it, they think, wow, you know.
Yeah, we've got a bloke that comes along to one of the turnarounds down here. He does scroll sawing. He's probably one of Australia's best. I can't remember his name at the moment. But he built a complete model of Westminster Cathedral.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it took him 8 to 12 months, I believe, but it is a perfect scale model of Westminster Cathedral.
Nice. So I want to get a top of the range saw, which I'm getting soon. Just for when I want to do projects like that sort of stuff, because although this saw's good for doing this sort of stuff, because you haven't got to be dead on balls accurate. Once that pattern comes off, you never know if you've made a mistake or not.
Well, that's right.
When you've got to do real intricate cuts, like perfectly straight lines.
Just to interrupt you a second, JP. Yeah, all right then. All right, Joy. Good night, and try to get a bit of rest. All right.
Take it easy, Joy.
And do what you can. Hope it eases for you quickly.
Bye, Joy.
See you later.
So yeah, I want to get an intricate. So if I need to get something so I can cut like things that have to slot together, I don't want no gaps or anything like that, you know. Because I've got some real intricate clocks and things like that I want to make.
This is a little bit off topic, but I sometimes have a look around. Yeah, very nice. I sometimes have a look around at CNC sites, and there's one there that's using a water blaster into a block of steel that's about 4 inches thick, and the cut in it is so fine that when they take the piece out and put it back in, you can't see where the joint is. And that is like, I grew up with oxy cutters and laser cutters and things like that in my trade, but the stuff that they've got now is just out of this world.
So I don't know if you've seen this, but Pegasus have just brought out a bandsaw that takes a scroll saw blade.
Oh yeah. Oh, that'll be interesting. But problem, of course, is you can't pierce with something like that.
No, but it's good for making things like bandsaw boxes and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it'd be excellent. I actually had a go at a bandsaw box once. It wasn't very good.
Yeah, that's one thing I've never actually made, but it's good for making things. You know, like them, like big compound cuts. You
Yeah.
know, like reindeers and all that kind of stuff. Basically, I mean, you're kind of limited on what you can do with it, really. But yeah, they're really good. Jesus Christ, I need to put this bloody fan on.
I know someone who's not going to like the shape.
Well, I can't see the shape because you've got the bowl of it's hiding the stem.
What's the temperature over there, JP?
Hot as balls. Let's have a look.
You're right, Joe. It looks terrible.
Do you go in Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius.
22 at the moment.
Oh, very
wow.
nice.
And it's
Yeah,
7
that's
o'clock.
nice.
And it's 7 o'clock or not even 7 o'clock in the morning yet.
Oh, it's going to be a lovely day.
Yeah. Sometimes we have nights that are in the 30s in the summertime, JP. So.
They're all done. They're just drying. So you can show them if you like.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Is that a shell on there, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Do you know that if you pick up shells in Victoria off the beach, you can be fined heavily for it?
It's ridiculous.
Doesn't surprise me, to be honest. That's what the cone incense go in. That they'll go inside the shell.
Ah, nice.
You can get them. You can get the downdraft incense cones, so the heat goes up and the smoke goes down.
Oh yeah.
Fancy.
Before you go any further there, Jay, just round that corner over a little bit. No, up the top. Yes, there. Good, now make a cut all the way down to the stem. From there. Put a little bit of a curve into it.
No one watching anticipation because I'll fail, all right?
You won't fail. I bet you've got a bloody inch of material behind that.
You know what? So if I put a hole in it, it's your bloody fault.
Yeah, I'll wear the responsibility. I got big shoulders. Don't sweep at it. Do one continuous cut all the way down. That sounds blunt.
Yeah. How many times I've sharpened the bloody thing?
Oh, well, welcome to the world of wood turning.
Yeah.
I On our big jobs, we sharpen every 17 seconds.
Look after the tools and the tools will look after you.
Yeah, we actually wear tools out.
One of the best investments I ever made was the Robert Zorby Pro Edge.
Sorry?
One of the best investments I made was the Robert Zorby Pro Edge.
I had one for about 3 months and I sold it. I don't like a flat bevel, which the Pro Edge unfortunately gives, because there's no, it sounds funny, but there's no feel to when you're on the heel of the bevel to when you bring the cutting edge in. And it just, it's either in or out. That's it. Or maybe I'm just plain old-fashioned. I don't know.
Could be.
Black cat.
This is Big Ben.
Oh.
Isn't it Big Brother?
Well, his big brother was bashing him up, so we had to bring him inside.
Bring your handle round, bring your handle round, bring your handle round so you get a curve into it. Right, that looks, now just take that little lip out at the top there. No, up the other end.
I was going to go down.
No, not yet. No, up on the, where the cup comes down. Sorry, I've got to keep pointing at the screen.
I've noticed.
I talk with my hands. I should have been Italian instead of Scots, wasn't it? No. You've taken it in the wrong place, Joy. Jay. Round the top edge, where you start the curve,
Went and stood outside and looked at the birds outside.
yeah, wait on. Wait on. There.
Yeah.
There's your cup up there, right?
Yeah.
Give that corner there a bit of relief, and then continue your curve right down over the side there like that. Or what I would do now, because you must be starting to get very close, is come down. Wait on, I'll just draw it again.
Getting close to what?
The wall thickness, or the inside.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. It wasn't what I was talking about.
Right. Now, see that?
Yep.
Come down here.
Yep.
Leave a little, put a little cove in from there, from that section there. So you've got a little lip. Wait on. I'll probably, like this.
You know what I think of beads and coves, don't you?
Like that.
Yeah.
See where it comes down?
Yeah, I can see that.
Right. That's what you're looking for.
That's what you're looking for.
Well.
Do you remember getting frustrated when you tried to show me how to do a bead and cove when you were here? And
yes,
you moved on to something else?
I moved my camera.
Still the same situation, you're just not here. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but my brain's saying...
You have the talent, Jay, to do it.
Maybe not the confidence, though.
Well,
All you've got to remember is it's just a bit of wood.
That's it.
Sorry?
It's just a bit of wood.
Yeah.
And it burns well.
Ignore the negative brain thoughts and just go with it.
No, I tend to... I'll turn the tool the wrong way and I'll cock the whole thing up. That's what I'll do.
Well, all you got to do is keep the flute in the direction of cutting. You can't turn it the wrong way. Don't take too much more out of there. Just come down towards the base a bit. Yeah, I don't know why it was, Mike. I just could never get rid of the. I just could not get used to the flat grind, particularly on the skew chisels.
What about if you move the tool rest a bit further up the goblet towards the tailstock and start a longer cut?
Bring the handle around, Joe. You're not bringing the handle around to get a curve in it. You're undercutting it. Now, all right, try this, Joe. Get your skew chisel.
Yeah, I like that one.
V cut. Put a V cut in.
Yep.
Sit it on the rest, and I'll show you where. V cut. That's better. Good. Yeah, right there. Just come. No, where you were. Now put a big V cut in there. You're not on the point. Don't swing the handle.
I had to go in on an angle just to get it started. That was it, and then I went straight. Right?
Yeah. That needs sharpening, I reckon. Should slice into that like butter.
It's tree itching time, so if you hear my dog bark, he's on his favourite tree.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute.
He's about 15, so got to let him go, you know.
Jay.
Yeah.
Have a look at the long point on that chisel, will you please? I reckon you've knocked it off.
I reckon I have too.
Right.
Hang on a sec.
Oh, yep.
Very strange. I'm as deaf as a post, but as soon as it doesn't cut right, I can hear it from 300 yards away.
That's why I call you Oh Wise One.
No. Don't know if I'd been wise. I would have taken up computers instead of wood turner. Would have made more money at it.
The wind's picked up down here, Robbo. What's it like?
I don't know. I can't see outside from my office. So.
Oh, okay.
I've just subscribed to you, Robbo.
Sorry?
I've just subscribed to you.
Oh, thank you. Jay, turn on your microphone, please.
Chopper going over.
Oh.
Get to the chopper.
Copper chopper.
I'm not too sure. I live right near a local airport, so that's where they park the Rescue 1 and the copper chopper and the local council chopper and take.
Oh, nice.
All right.
That's It's taken me 30 years to get used to the sound of helicopters, I'm afraid. Right. You got to make a deep cut there. A really deep V cut. Nah, there's something wrong there, Jay. If you have to put that much weight on it, there is something wrong with the edge on that chisel.
Yeah.
Be right back. Got to find another bag for her soft blankie, apparently.
Oh, no worries.
Lucky.
Just put it up towards the camera again, please, Jay. Just turn it over on its so that it's vertical. No, wrong way. You got to turn it back the other way. That's it. Just flick it side to side. I'm looking for a shiny spot on it.
Oh, there is one.
Right, well,
there.
Take it off. If you can see the edge, you haven't got an edge.
See, I'm learning all this stuff as well as we're going on because I've only just started using traditional tools.
Oh, right.
I've been using. I started turning 4 years ago, and I've used carbides for all that time. And I've just been sent Record Power's new turning tools because they're building them in house now.
Hey, Amy, can I come to your place? If you go away for 2 minutes and come back looking that young, I'll be very happy. I want to know what you're smoking. Right.
All right.
Now,
she's got kids in the room, Robbo.
Hey?
She's got kids in the room.
I know. You know I don't swear. Right, give that a try, Jay. Have you got a good edge on it now? Whoa. All right, now just use the extreme point. Drop your handle down a little bit.
I'm sick of this.
How much material are you trying to take out there?
I don't know. It's
right.
wet wood too, so it's...
Yeah, all right. We'll come a millimetre off to one side of it and do another cut. All right. Remember, it's like chopping through a tree. You've got to take ever widening cuts. Oh, that sounds better. Right. Now come to the other side and take another cut off. And just keep widening it out like that. Got to go deep. Got to go deep. Got to go deeper. Drop your handle down. Still looks like you're cutting halfway up the blade, not the point.
Do you see that black part on the point?
Yeah, that's what
on the wood.
That's where you overheated it.
Right, no, that's where I'm heating it right now.
Right, well, just drop the handle down a little bit further and see how you go. Now come each side of the groove. Don't waggle the handle around, just cut it straight in. But come off to the side of the groove. Right, that's better, good. Now the reason that you've got to use the extreme point, Jamie, is that if you move off that point, it will skip up the timber, all right?
All right, gotcha.
So you've got to be right on that point. And you use the little bevel beside from it's actually called the shoulder, and you use that to guide the cut down the slot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how deep are we, Joe?
I don't know, maybe that much. I don't know, 3 mil or something.
Okay, right. Now get your spindle gouge.
Yep.
And at the headstock end of that groove, even up the top of it a little bit so that it's not furry like it looks.
Did the camera just flick then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. My computer's been it's been a computer lately.
Right, that'll do. Now, from that point, do a cove down, come down in a half cove down into the stem towards the headstock.
All right.
Move away from the cut a little bit to give yourself room for the chisel to go into when you've got to give it clearance.
All right, I'm going to mute myself because I'm maybe going to swear.
No, come down towards the tail headstock. That's it. Right. No, not so far. About half an inch off the groove. Right. Just put a cut in there. Not towards the tailstock, towards the headstock. Right, that'll do. Now move back towards the slot and keep enlarging that groove. No, don't turn. No. Move towards the groove and go down into where you've taken it out. All right, come back about 2 millimeters. Yeah, there. No, there. Take about 2 millimeter cuts out. Right, make it deep. A bit more. Take a bit more out of it. Okay, good. Now come back another mil or so towards the groove and do another cut. Good, another mil. Right, another one. Come right back to the edge of that groove. Just in little cuts. Just take a bit of the waste out of the way on the headstock end so you've got somewhere for the chisel to run down to. Don't sweep, slide.
Yeah, I was getting there.
That's better. Right. Okay, leave it at that. Now, come right up to that groove and do 1 half cove all the way down. Yep. Now, get a bit of curve into it. That's just a straight line. So what you've got to do is, it's like doing a cove. You've got to come down and twist and turn the chisel around. Remember Beethoven, 3 movements.
Pull that way.
No. Start with the flute 45 degrees that way.
Yep.
And it's got to end up flat on its back when you get to the bottom by twisting the handle around and moving the handle towards you. No, you're twisting the handle the wrong way. Remember, it's got to end up flat on its back at the bottom of the cove.
Yeah. Oh.
No. Flute completely open when you finish the cut. When you finish the cut, not at the start.
All right.
Right, start twisting it slowly. That's it. Good. Right.
Go,
Now,
Jay.
Nice.
All right. Now, that angled thing from your cup down, start curving it down into the bottom of the groove at the V cut that you put in. Yeah, down into there, all right? Just nice and gently. Start right down near the groove and do a bead, like a half bead into the groove and work your way back up the thing. No, you're swinging the handle the wrong way now. Now you've got to end up with the flute completely shut and the handle moving away from you. "45 degrees to start. Now twist that. No, twist it the other way. Other way.
And then I go and do that stupid shit.
Yeah, and you've got to lift the handle so that the point of the gouge comes right into the groove. But that's all right. We can fix that up with a skew chisel in a minute. Twist the handle around. Move the gouge away towards the headstock, the handle of the gouge, all right? Now come up a little bit further now, towards the top of the goblet. That's it. Right, move the handle away. Move the handle away and twist the flute shut. You're twisting it the wrong way, Jay. Have a break for a second. Go and kick the dog. Go and kick the dog.
No, don't abuse animals.
Have a shot of scotch.
Drunk it all. I need to order some more. I can only buy it online. What are you doing there, JP?
Watching and learning,
Smiling.
listening.
Watching,
Smiling.
learning.
Listening.
I haven't seen
Smiling
any
to myself.
laughing or anything.
Listening to Robbo.
All right, Jay. Now,
He kind of knows what he's talking about. You should give it a go one day.
sorry.
I said you kind of know what you're talking about. I said you should give it a go one day.
Right. Now,
And some shameless self-merch plug there, JP, with the
No, this isn't mine. This is one of my friends. I buy all my
No,
friends' t-shirts.
your mug, your travel mug.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
made that. There's a video on that.
right.
Funny
now,
story is that.
Don't turn the lathe on yet, Jay. Sit the
See that?
gouge on the rest. Right.
I'll tell you the
Flute.
story in a minute.
That's it. Now, as you move it to the right, to your left, sorry, twist it over. So that's it. That's the way you've got to twist it, like that. And you've got to swing the handle around to get the curve into it, all right? And you've got to lift the handle a little bit at the same time in order, because you've got a decrease in diameter. No, you move it the wrong way. That's better. Good. Try that. Just nice and slowly.
So that black line there, when we was recording, right, you're supposed to have the window shut on the laser, and we had it open with the GoPro in it, and the string on the GoPro was swinging left and right, and it got in front of the laser, and that's that's why that was at the point it hit the string, it didn't burn the cut, so that's why that was there. So rather than make a brand new one, it was that told a story. So I was like, no, I'm keeping that one. So,
all right, lads, I'm gonna hop back onto just being an observer on YouTube, because I'm gonna have some noodles.
Noodles.
That's all right. We can just follow. Look, watch this. You ready? Now you can eat your noodles.
Sorry?
I was just saying, now she can eat her noodles.
Oh. Sorry, Mike. I've been busy watching the screen. I had a couple of older marble spindle gads on Facebook. The older marbles chisels are good, but they were high carbon steel. They will need to be sharpened more often. Don't take so big a bite, Jay. Come back to there. That's it. Round you go. Bring it round. Right, not so sharp. Follow the curve down. But you're starting to get a curve into it now. Slide the chisel along. You're keeping the chisel locked to the rest with your finger, and you're pivoting around your right hand, all right? You've got to slide it along the rest at the same time in a big thing like this. And sorry, Amber, no, I would never kick a dog. Well, unless it tried to bite me.
You thought about moving the tool rest to match the angle of the goblet?
No, that really, unfortunately with the gouge, it doesn't quite work.
No?
No, with that particular cut, it's just practicing. Yeah, you're twisting and turning it too quick at the moment, Jay. It's just a nice, gentle, flowing cut. Don't bring the handle around so quick. Keep going. Start bringing the handle around now and lift the handle and close the flute.
Terrible. It's gonna be a two-piece soon.
No, right. Okay, leave it at that. Get your skew chisel.
Clean it up.
Hey?
Clean it up.
Yeah. Now, using the long point only, right on its edge. Yep. No, not as a scraper. You're going to be doing a cut. Stand it up like that. That's it. Good. Now, come back to your raised section where you put the V-cuts in. Now, make a cut towards the goblet, the top of the goblet. Leave it at that angle. That'll be just about right, okay? Good. Ease. Stop. Come in the other side towards the goblet head, and you've got to take a little bit out at a time. Right, now listen. You've got to sit the bevel against the base of the cup on the goblet. Just switch the lathe off for a minute and I'll walk you through. No. I'll walk you through it. Right. Sit the chisel, same as a V-cut, so you're cutting with a long point. Now, bring the handle right round so as the bevel towards the top is sitting against the base of the cut. Remember that the bevel is king in turning. You lift the bevel off, you will get massive catches. So what you've got to do is slide the bevel down towards that bit that you've cut out. That's it, like that. Just cutting with the extreme long point, okay? So there you go. And make sure you don't overshoot and cut through where you want to keep. Now you'll have to bring the handle around so the bevel follows the cup, all right? No, don't swing the handle towards you.
Not even bloody cutting, is it?
Yeah, no, well, you're not bringing the handle around far enough to get to pick up that bottom little lip on it.
I'll sharpen the friggin' thing.
Drop your handle a little bit too, Joe.
It's getting there, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's getting there.
Yeah.
I think he should stop giving himself a hard time, though.
Sorry?
He should stop giving himself such a hard time. He's doing all right.
He's doing all right, yeah. What's happening, Jay, is I don't think you've got the handle down far enough. You're actually up the blade, up the cutting edge a little bit rather than right on the point. Make sure you keep that chisel vertical or just angled out just a fraction away from the cut. This is sounding better. Drop your handle a little bit more. No, don't twist it. Just drop the handle a bit.
Now it's just bloody cutting into it. Fucking
yeah, right. Come down the goblet a little bit, down that cup. Stand the chisel up. Long point down.
Yeah, the long point was down.
Yeah, right. Now, the reason you use the long point down is so you can see where you're going, all right? If you try using the short point, you can't see it. So, angle the chisel back the other way. Now, see where you've got that little flat spot beside where you're putting the V-cuts in?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Just up towards the cup a little bit. There. Now, drop your handle down. Move your body and the chisel around to the side. Sit the point straight in where that curve meets that flat section. Down, 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 down. There. Now see if you can cut that out of the way. Don't swing the handle. Just push it straight in. No, you've got to face the chisel. Listen. Face the blade of the chisel where you want the cut to go. Now you're getting there. Just enlarge that a little. Watch out you don't twist that chisel over. Right. Right! Beautiful. Right.
Nicely done.
Now, just come up the cup a little bit to take the harsh line out where you slice through it, all right? Or you can cheat if you like and sand it out.
Would a scraper do it?
A scraper is going to leave a lousy finish on it, particularly on wet timber.
Okay.
You're better off cutting it.
Yeah, well, you're better off cutting it.
No, you're going well, don't worry.
Still learning on the seat of your pants, isn't it? Yeah? Learning on the fly.
Well, yeah, it is. It's just unfortunate that I can't show you what to do. Like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Yeah, no, you haven't got the bevel behind the cut rubbing. That's the problem. And all you do is you'll just cut straight into it. So always keep that bevel rubbing. It's a controlled cut.
Nothing controlled with me, unfortunately. Except for my breathing.
Oh, is that only because it's automatic?
Yeah.
Look, you're going all right. Don't worry about it. What you're doing is letting the bevels following the hump and pushing the chisel out of the way.
Yeah, I know. It's just for some reason it's bloody trickier than it.
Well, just an interest. Now, if you can do that the whole way down, that's perfect.
You know what?
I'd leave it at that. And
that's what I was about to say.
Right, just give us a look at the bottom of that V there for a minute. Can you get the camera in closer?
Oh, man, there's a nice split in that. I'll swap cameras over for you, all right, and I'll just move it.
Okay.
Pre-warning for anyone that gets seasick because the camera's about to go for walkies. I've got it on a microphone stand, so it's a bit...
Oh, yeah.
Got about 20 things that you need to undo and do back up.
Right, yeah. Now, that should be a nice clean V cut, Jay.
Yep.
Like, see the bottom of this one here? Oh,
Yeah.
you probably can't. But
Yeah, I can see that.
so what you got to do is just get your skew chisel and keep making that V deeper from the bowl and from the little raised section.
Yep.
And that'll tidy that up. But you're best doing that with a skew chisel, and you've got to do it before you sand it too.
So you just want to kind of just get that crap out, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
That should be bloody blunt, isn't it?
I've got to go shortly, Jay.
Yeah, I need to take off as well. Actually, I've got to get ready for the day.
Clean that up there, and then, but narrow that base down a bit too. Don't leave it an inch thick like that. It looks.
No, I was going to cut it off.
All right.
I was going to cut it off here.
All right.
And then kind of curve it down a bit.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, I've got to go.
Thanks for your
and
help.
me. And mate, take it easy, boys.
See you later, JP.
See you later, everybody.
Good chatting to you.
And you, mate.
See you later, Mike. See you later, Amy.
See you later.
And anybody else watching at the moment.
See you later, everybody. Bye-bye.
All right, see you later. Thank you. Have a good day at work.
Yeah, take it easy, Jay.
Bye. Really? Hey, what are you barking at? You're barking at the shed. I think he's gone a bit senile. He's barking at the shed. Actually, I might swap that camera. I'll put that camera back. Don't forget Robbo's live tonight too. Well, Australian, 8 p.m. Is that your tea, Amy? I might have to finish this tomorrow. I've just got my 5-minute call for tea, so Yeah, I like that idea. Oh, thanks for everyone for coming in. I appreciate it. Putting up with me. I mean. I'll give it a, I'll turn it off and same bat time, same bat channel. It's nice wood. I'm kind of hoping that's the piff. It's off to the side. At least it'll make the centre of the goblet a bit stronger. Don't forget to hit the like button. Comment if you think Robbo hasn't said enough. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, it's good to put a face to someone when you chat to them in all these lives. It's good to put a face to it. You're more than welcome to come back anytime, Amy. Even if it is just to tell me you're doing it wrong.